what is it that's unique about home and property? What makes it stand out or stand apart from other brokerages? And I said, well, I think one of the things is the team culture. And like, he was really impressed with the fact that we would, because I brought up with him, I said, well, why don't we talk to the team and see what they think about what's unique about home and property, and about the direction that we want to go in terms of marketing and everything. And he was really impressed by that we would actually do that, you know, and he says lots of companies wouldn't. And I said, yeah, but that's really our culture, that's our DNA, is we're a team, and we want to foster that team camaraderie and that team spirit. And we believe that a rising tide rises all boats, so if we all work together, that we'll achieve better results, right? So now, of course, you've still got to respond to market forces, and there's always challenges, but anyway, he wanted, that's me talking, and he wanted to know from you team members. Now, Bob, you're new, so maybe that's putting you at an unfair advantage, but Roland, what is it that you think what's the attraction? Why should people look at, or what's unique about home and property real estate?
What I like about home and property is it's a small brokerage. We're all on first name basis. It's not like some big company that you're just a number. I figure that and we help one another quite a bit. If we have problems, we talk to anybody and we get help. Yeah. All of the troop.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Well, and I like that too. I like the personableness,
yes,
and I like the fact that we have developed a friendship. It's not just a business relationship, but it's a friendship, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that we care for one another. And we care for our clients. I think that one of the important things that I wanted to talk about in terms of sales going forward is that it's easy to listen to sales training material or to read about it, and to think simply in terms of the transaction, you know. And I think that it's much better to put yourself in your client's shoes and offer advice that is true to what's in their best interest, even if that best interest is not in your best interest as a salesperson. So it could be that you get a situation where, I'll give you an example. I had a client call me and say he had just signed an offer, and then it was signed back, and he wasn't sure what to do about it, and he was questioning whether the offer that he gave initially was too high, and it was in a multiple offer situation. And I said to him, I understand that, because I thought the same thing, I worried about that. So me saying that was disarming, because now we could have an honest discussion. It wasn't like I was trying to push him into something that maybe later on he would regret. And then I said to him, I thought about that, and I also thought, well, it is a multiple offer situation. So even though the price seems a little higher than maybe what some historical data shows, there has been an upward trajectory in pricing. And I really believe that if we wait, like right now there's a bit of a lull in the market, and if we wait till the spring, then there's only going to be more competition. So the chances of it, all the indicators are that the prices are going to continue to rise. So I said, I hear you, and I kind of have thought the same thing, but I also think this way. And then I left it with him, and he ended up agreeing to the deal, like to the sign back. So, I think it was good for him to know, though, that I was in his corner, that I was thinking the same, thinking out his best interest. And if he would have said, no, I don't want to go ahead, I think it's too high, I would have been fine with that. I would have accepted that. And I think that's how we need to be. You know, we need to really put ourselves in the client's best, think of their best interests, and just have that open discussion and not be pushy.